He's already busted up.
What up, dog? It's your boy, Mr. CEO, with your boy UFC J in the building off a 9-3 record. We're gonna talk about that later, though, man. We just win different. We do that all the time, man. What's up, though?
Nothing too much, man. Had a good weekend last weekend, man. I'm just ready to get back at it. Let's make some money this weekend.
For sure, man. Let's jump in and talk about that record. We had UFC Perth. I put the date on there. It was last week, 5/2/26. 9-3 record. Overall record 76-40-1. How you feel about that, man? 65%.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get over 70, man. I'm a couple wins away, so the goal is to be over 70, but anything over 60, man, I'll take it. But last weekend was fun, man. See some cats getting knocked out. Carlos Pratis, or I can't even pronounce his last name, but dog, he beat the shit out of old boy, man. That was amazing. He's gonna be a champion, bro. I can't even believe that he in 3 rounds he thoroughly punished this guy. He hit him with everything he wanted to. He even let JDM take him down in the first round, kind of laughed it off, went back to work, was kicking his legs, punching him, hitting him with anything he wanted to hit. He was goofing around with him. It was really a masterpiece. And to get a finish, or to get a stoppage. So Carlos, man, I think he's one of them ones, and like I always say, that's why I rock with them fighting nerds, bro. They dangerous, man. Violent strikers, dangerous, bro. But
yeah, that's like a unique name. When you say the fighting nerds, it automatically just stuck in my head. I like that. All right, man. What do you feel real quick? What you feel real quick about the UFC 328, man?
Oh man, I honestly think this is a big boy card. This is probably the card that should have been on that what is that? That the White House card. This is probably supposed to be what the White House card is supposed to be. It's some legendary matchups. I'm going dog heavy. You got some dogs on here. I expect a lot of knockouts. I expect a lot of pain. That's what I expect, bro. Pain.
Okay.
A lot of pain in here.
Now, historically, it seems like the UFC, the main UFC big boys, be a little bit harder to handicap, man. You feel like you got a good grasp on this one?
You know what? Yes, I do. Okay. But most of these fights, this is crazy that you asked that. A lot of these odds are closer than what they're showing on here. There's only a few I see with real crazy odds, but to be honest, most of these fights are a lot closer, and that's why it's like this on the number cards, because this is where they want everybody to tune in. This is where they're paying the big bucks. Like, these are the ones, and you know what I mean? 2 championship bouts on the same card. Like, this is gonna be crazy, bro. Most of these, no matter how they spin it to you, if you read the odds, it's gonna be different. But most of these fights are 50-50 fights. Okay. Either fighter can win. There's no straight like guarantees.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Looking through this card, we're gonna jump in real quick. But this one of the biggest mismatches Vegas got for a main event. We're gonna talk about that later, though. But when I saw them odds on that main event, I'm like, what? Did UFC make a mistake? All right, we're gonna jump into Jose Ocho -205 versus Clayton Carpenter at +158. Man, what you got?
From what I've been seeing so far in the UFC this year, I'm just gonna kind of stay true to who I am. Early fight, we don't really have to get into it. Jose Ocho is going to be the better striker. Clayton Carpenter, he's a guy that's going to keep coming forward. He's tough, and I'm trying to look for the words that I want to say. He's going to keep coming forward. He's a tough guy. He's got a chin. You know what I mean? He can take a beating. He wants to get it to the ground. Jose's faster. Jose's got the better hands. I honestly think that he ends up putting on a boxing clinic, because I think he's going to be able to hit the guy. I think he's going to be able to hit Clayton and spin off, walk around a circle, keep it on the feet for most of the fight. He may go down a couple of times, but I expect him to be able to get back up. Give me Jose. I got him at a better price. I see it starting to pull away now, because when I caught him, it was -170. So give me Jose.
Okay, I like that. I love it when the sharps, man, making that money move a little bit, man, makes you feel a little bit more confident in that pick. All right. We got a hell of a name to say next and some hell of a odds, man. We got Baisangur Surkov at minus 670 versus D. Jordan Santos at plus 430. Is it like that? Is the 670 odds, man? Light work?
Well, yeah, he's gonna win, but I don't know if the guy is minus 670 better than him. Because usually when you see something like that, you think it's gonna be a guaranteed stoppage, or you know what I mean, first round knockout, first round submission, something along those lines. And Santos, this guy isn't a bum. You know what I mean? He's strong. He can box. He can last. I mean, I can't even pronounce the other dude's name. He's gonna win the fight. I've seen tape on him. He's gonna win the fight. There's no questions asked. The only thing is, when I see like a line like this, I want to be able to guarantee a finish, and I can't do that. Now, I think he'll start him 3-0, but I don't know if he finishes him because I've seen Santos fight before. He's strong. He's solid. You know, I would expect he could get him out of there early, but I can't guarantee it. But either way, we'll just call him no name.
Okay, so I got a question though. This is a real question. So UFC J, man, I know you watch UFC. Like I said, you be 4 in the morning, man, where everybody else sleep. What is the biggest underdog you've seen win in UFC? Have you ever seen a plus 400, plus 5, plus 6, or that just never happens?
Nah, when I first started watching it, I see like a plus 800 win.
Okay.
Like he pulled it out. Like he won like 2 rounds to 1. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was like Corey Durden or something. I saw he was supposed to get starched out and he won. The thing is with when you see these odds, man, a lot of times, like we'll have one that's coming later where I'm like, I fully believe the guy is going to knock the other guy out. But the thing that's funny is if they don't get these early knockouts when they have these type of odds, and it tends to go later, these are usually prospects that have never had to go outside of a round and a half, so they start getting tired and the fight starts getting closer. They end up winning, but it ends up looking like, hey, bro, this wasn't no minus 1100 plus 800. Well, really it was. The other guy just refused to die in the first round or so, and that's how it, you know, kind of tailors out. So I've seen a couple, but it's not something you see every month or every week or nothing like that. Nah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna jump on. We got Pat Sabatini at minus 220 versus William Gomez at plus 168. Or probably William Gomez, but
yeah. William Gomez, this is an interesting fight because William Gomez has hands and he has been known he can stop takedowns and he's been able to get back up. Now, the issue with him, and the reason I'm not going with this underdog is he's got like a kickboxing type of kickboxing background. Fast hands, but he doesn't have lightning in his hands. He can't. He's not a threat to knock this guy out. Now, can he stop him? Can he whoop him to somebody that says, I quit? Yeah, but he doesn't have the one punch hit that can end all of this. I don't love those type of strikers because as the fight goes on and they start gassing and the other guy gets a little more desperate, they're easier to take down. That's what I've always noticed in the UFC. So a lot of times when I see a strong wrestler that wants to take it to the ground, that I've seen take multiple people down like Pat against a guy who's got quick hands, fast hands, but isn't known to finish it, I'm going to go with the grappler. With that being said, Pat is a tough guy. He can take a punch. He can eat a punch. He's not afraid to catch a couple to get into the position he wants to. And if he gets you down on the ground, he's going to lay on you, and he is a submission threat. He's also a threat for ground and pound. What that means is get you down and start unloading on you. Pause. Maybe a better word, punching you. We'll just say punching you. Super pause. But you know what I mean? I think Pat in this situation, I think at first he's going to get touched up a little bit, but I don't think those shots are going to have an effect on him. And when you see that in the UFC, usually a guy starts to move in. If you don't hit him with something to make him respect your power, it's only a matter of time. And I think that's what's going to happen. So give me Pat Sabatini.
All right, we're going to jump on. We got Marco Tulio at minus 194. Roman Kopylov at plus 150.
I went back and forth on this one. At first, I was taking Roman because I know he's a good wrestler. Marco Tulio is a gifted fighter. He can do a little bit of everything. Gifted striker, fast hands, can control the ring, crazy kicks, can get you on the ground, is a submission threat. Only thing is, if things don't go his way, sometimes he has a lack of this.
Okay.
I've only seen it one time that he showed me like it didn't look like it was there. So I think he's the better fighter. I think this is his redemption. Usually you see a guy lose. This is UFC, not boxing. One L don't really mean it's over for you. You can get 5 or 6 L's and, climb your way to the top. I'm going Marco Tulio because I honestly just think he's the better fighter. He should be able to control this fight, and he should be able to stay off his back. So I'm going Marco Tulio.
So normally when you say you start talking about the heart, those not parlay pieces. So this you wouldn't put this on a parlay?
No. This is one I'm not putting on a parlay. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest. No.
Okay, makes sense.
I think he skill wise, and this is like I told you the other day. All I can do is evaluate his skill and think who's the better fighter. And in situations like that, when I don't know where your heart is. And how you really feel, like if you just love fighting and if you're willing to risk it all out there, because the problem is that might have just been a moment. It could have been something going on in his life. He could have been hurt. He liable to come out this time and whoop the shit out of this dude. Cause you see that happen, and they'll be like, "Oh man, I wasn't healthy. I was coming off a knee injury." I got to see it twice before I'm like, "All right, man, I'm never putting you on my slip again." If I see it 2 times in a row, then I'm done. But I think Tulio is Marco is the more gifted fighter. So give me Marco.
Okay. Yes, because I asked, because normally when you start talking about gifted and fighter and skill, that you normally like those the dudes you want to back. But as soon as you touch that heart, I'm like, yeah, let me back away from that real quick. We got Jared Gordon at -330 versus Jim Miller at +240. How you feel?
Jim Miller's 42 years old. He hasn't won a fight in a while. I don't even know how he's on the card, but we just got through the early prelims. He's the beginning of the prelims. I mean, Jared Gordon's 37 years old. It's a reason he's a -310 favorite and he's growing. I don't like this fight for Jim Miller. I kind of think he's out here just trying to see if he still kind of, I don't want to say still has it, but I think he's just coming out here to see if he's still UFC caliber, collect a check. I expect Jared Gordon to punish this man, bro. I don't think he finishes him. I think he's a little too old for that, but I don't see this being a close fight at all. Give me Jared Gordon, bro.
1 through 10, man.
Man, on this one, I'm a 9.5, but I don't like the odds.
Of course.
The odds are stupid. Like give me somebody I'm an 8 on that's -170 over a guy that's -330. Like, there's no value in this.
Okay. We're going to see. I'm going to try to see if we can build on something, but if we can't, we ain't got to. We can jump over to the next fight. We got Grant Dawson at -180 versus Mateusz Rębecki at +140.
A lot of people are on Rębecki, bro. Like, you'll see a lot of places, and that's the thing you're going to see. If you go on Twitter, you're going to see a lot of people taking a lot of different dogs. Rębecki is in this fight. I've seen Grant Dawson. I've watched him multiple times. And I like his grit. I like his toughness. He gonna keep coming. You got to starch him out. Rębecki's a tough guy. Could he possibly starch him out? This is UFC. You hit somebody on the chin, it can happen. But I think, and I see a lot of people out there saying Rębecki is the better wrestler and all of this and all of that. I don't see it. I think Grant Dawson is the better wrestler. I think he's more of a dog. I think he can trade with him. Now, he might be a slower on the feet with the hands, but he's gonna take some to dish some out. And I don't think Rębecki gonna be able to keep up, because I think he's gonna be a level threat, meaning like he gonna fight you up top, shoot the legs, take you down, try to get you back. Like, Grant Dawson's coming at all angles because he's not great at one thing. He's good at all. So he's a multi-threat. I'm taking Grant Dawson, and I'm pretty confident in this one. I like Grant Dawson a lot in this.
Is this fight. One of those others like at -180?
Yeah, I like it.
At 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking Grant, bro.
Okay. I like that. I definitely like that. Let's roll. We're going to roll with Grant Dawson. That's going to be our short parlay piece. And I'm switching back to putting in bets on what is it? I switched to FanDuel for a couple of weeks. We're going to go back to
Fanatics.
We had a little bit better luck on Fanatics for some reason, man. We're going to try to hit one this week. We're trying to knock it out the park. All right, we're going dog hunting right now, man. We're gonna have to let me know at the end of this fight, man. Is this a Chihuahua dog pick from you, or is this a bulldog pick from you, man? We got Joe Álvarez at +144 versus Yaroslav Amosov at -186. What you think?
Yeah, Yaroslav has a crazy record, man. He only lost one fight, but a lot of that was before he got to the UFC, man. And he can get it to the ground. He's dangerous on the ground. Alvarez has the key component that I just talked about why I didn't pick William Gomez. This man put his hands on you, you going to sleep. His boxing, as long as he can keep this fight on his feet, is two different classes, bro.
Okay.
This is a pro striker against a high school varsity striker. It won't be close. And Alvarez has been known to be able to stuff takedowns. He had a problem that last fight, but I don't think the man he's facing can get him to the ground. I think is going to stay on the feet most of the fight. And I think this is a striking mismatch, a ugly striking mismatch, to the point where it's going to have him second guessing how he comes in. Like, I think it's going to be that bad where he's going to be second guessing and over here having to strike back to try to figure out a different type of game plan because he's not going to be able to get him down because Alvarez knows that's the only shot this guy has at beating him. So I feel like in his training camp, he's playing for this. His game plan is for this. So he's going to keep it on the feet. I don't think he's going to overexert swinging and everything because he knows he could just sit there 1-2 this man to death. Like what Jay-Z and them used to say, I'll slow flow you to death. He could just literally 1-2 this man to death. And it's nothing he can do about it other than pretty much try to dive across the ring. He stuff a couple takedowns. And that's the other thing about these grapplers you got to be careful about. After that second and third try trying to get somebody down, if you can't get them down, that's demoralizing. Also, if you get them all and pin them against the cage and you're trying to get them down and you can't get them down, that takes a lot out of your cardio. Like, it takes a lot of strength trying to get someone to the ground fighting and you exert a lot of energy. So if you're doing that with a guy who can knock you out and you can't get him down, good luck. Give me Alvarez, bro.
All right, we got Alvarez, man. And like I was asking earlier, man, how you feel about this one, man? You feeling like, okay, he can, win like the Chihuahua? Are you feeling like Bulldog, like he about to beat this dude and he should be a favorite?
Okay, so let me explain to you. I got 5 dogs on here that I had thought about betting, right? I'm betting 3 for sure.
Okay.
There are 2 other ones where I'm kind of like, eh.
See, that's
out
the
of those 5,
he's
out of them 5, he's number 5. So that's where he rank on there. Because I got dogs that I'm gonna be on here like, yes. I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, so Joe Everett more, and not to be funny, we just trying to compare levels, you know what I'm saying? But Joe Everett
compared to the other cats, I'm rocking with. Oh yeah, he at the bottom of the list because the other cats.
Okay. So I'm gonna skip it because like I said, I'm trying to kind of give the fans the heat check or how you feel, you know what I'm saying, with the dog. So like I said to me, Joe Everett, he's a dog, but he's a nice little cute little dog, you know what I'm saying, my wife kind of like and want to walk around with. He ain't the bulldog that we got coming up. So
let's break it down like this. The other 3 are wolves. The other 3 are wolves.
Okay.
So how I feel about him, he may not be a pit bull. He might be a boxer, a German shepherd, somewhere around there, but I'm picking wolves. Like people, when the full moon comes out, I feel like they could turn into a werewolf and start hunting people. So it's not fair to him to say, I don't want you to think I'm low confidence, but you asking me out of all the dogs I got on this level. These other dogs to me on different levels, bro. Like,
and just to preferences, y'all, Jason already know. I'm not a dog person. I've never had a dog or anything. So when I pick a Chihuahua, it's probably because I don't even know about a handful of dogs by name. So I wasn't doing that trying to, you know what I'm saying, dude. All right, we're going to jump over to Ateba Gautier at -11.
Man, it's a knockout, bro. There's nothing even to talk about. AG going to knock this dude out, man. He got to make up for the last time. We saw him not too long ago. They feeding him food, bro. The only issue here is why I don't like taking him is he going to come out. He gonna knock my man something silly. But the thing about the UFC, you can never measure somebody's chin and their heart. Because I seen this guy last time. He had a guy that lasted all 3 rounds. And in that 3rd round, AG didn't look that good, bro. Remember, he gassed out. But he hit my man with damn near everything. I remember the first time he punched him, I thought a gunshot went off. It was so loud on the TV. And my man just didn't die. Like, so the guy in here, I don't know what's going on at home. Like, his baby mama might be threatening to leave him. He might have some other superhuman strength inside of him to make him last. But he's gonna get hit with something where we all gonna be looking at the TV and we're gonna be like, damn, ooh, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing to talk about here. Diaz is no threat. I don't put minus 1100s on my
Of course.
on my parlay slips. So give me AG. Nothing to talk about here.
Yeah, that's something we don't do in any sport, man. Like with them big favorites, if you got to put a minus 11, minus 1500 favorite on your parlay, you don't know what you're doing. And I'm football, basketball, whatever, you don't know what you're doing. You just closing your eyes and picking something and hoping you win and not knowing that you will win. And people say that too. But I know dudes, they're like, man, what you mean you know that you're going to win? Man, when you're on JMI level, when we bet sometimes, we know we're going to win. And you ain't nothing about it. You can't tell us nothing about it. King Green at minus 330 versus Jeremy Stevens at plus 240. And it's a heat check coming up next, y'all. The dogs you talking about, I think we got a few in a row, man. So y'all just get ready for that. What you think about this one?
Jeremy Stevens, man, he hasn't been on a fight winning streak since like 2018, man. Older fighter out here. He's won a couple since then. He's getting in there with King Green for whatever reason. King Green, actually, we call him Bobby Green. He changed his name to King Green. He has had a resurgence. Real wild style. He's gonna have his hands down. He's gonna walk you down. Dare you to fight. He's gonna shit talk you in the ring. Try to get in your head, and he's gonna keep throwing them, and he liable to knock you out. This Jeremy Stevens, I don't even know how he got mashed up. I honestly feel like the UFC is happy that King Green's an entertaining fighter. He talks shit on the mic. He's good to have going in your division. So I feel like he got 2 wins. They like that. They're giving him another win. Next fight, they might match him up against somebody that you might have to really break down the fight. But Jeremy Stevens, from what I've seen as of late, I don't even know why he's getting the fight, to be honest. But so this is set up for King Green. That's why the odds are so bad. I'm taking King Green to win this. Honestly, I almost want to take. You know what? Nope. I got other stuff to do. King Green. He probably sparks him out. To be honest with you. I almost expected King Green spark out. Yeah, we'll go there. He knocking him out. King Green knockout.
All right, we got knockout alert again, man. Knockout alert. Your boy JB on him. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the name King Green, I feel like he gotta be good when you name King. You know what I'm saying? You have to be something if you name yourself King, man. Because other than that, man, I feel like you're gonna embarrass yourself. All right, we gonna jump on. We about to go on this streak. Nah, man, we got a few dogs coming up, man. Shout out to my boy DMX, man. RIP. We got Joaquin Buckley at plus 140 versus Sean Brady at minus 180, man. What you like about this dog? This one of the
Joaquin Buckley is a fighter that I like. He comes out, he throws bombs. Like, he might be the hardest hitting cat in the UFC. That's not in heavyweight, bro. He drops bombs on people. He was on a 6-fight winning streak, pushing his way. He was probably gonna get a title shot, but he ran into Usman. People, you know who Usman is. I know you don't watch like that. He's a legend. He had been off for like 2 years, had some knee replacements, got himself healthy, went in there, went against Joaquin Buckley. How did he beat him? He went straight to wrestling. He did not want to trade. And in that 4th or 5th round, when Buckley got sweaty and was able to get up out of that stuff, oh boy, Usman was holding on for dear life. Here he's fighting Sean Brady. And a lot of people are like, oh, Sean Brady, he's just going to wrestle him. You see what Usman did? Hey, Usman is a legend. If you don't watch UFC, you know who he is. Like, he is a legend. Sean Brady ain't no damn legend. And you telling me this man who won 6 straight finally lost because he couldn't stop them takedowns, didn't go back to the lab. Like, hey, bro, I got to stop this. This is the only weakness in my game. I was 6 straight. And even when it was a weakness, I was still knocking people out. Still cracking jaws. I'm talking about putting people to sleep. Joaquin Buckley knocking this dude out. And in Sean Bradley last fight against Mike Morales, bro, he got touched on the chin and literally he got TKO, bro. He didn't want probably didn't try to do wrestling. He felt that power and was like, I ain't want no more of it. Round 1. TKO, bro. So let me just tell you like this. I have full confidence in Joaquin Buckley. Underdog. First dog pick. We going Joaquin Buckley, bro.
Okay, so this is dog or wolf? Dog or wolf?
Wolf.
Okay. Yeah, man. We about to put him on the parlay. I got one over here. I'm adding up, and we're gonna subtract a little bit later. But we want UFC J say Wolf, man.
How they go?
Oh man.
Or whatever what they do at night. Holla at the moon. Or whatever,
yeah,
bro.
Man.
Wolf.
All right. We jumping on to another dog. I told you we about to be on the street.
Waldo Acosta, bro. We just jumping into this Waldo Acosta, bro. If you was running with us on the 2025 scene, this man was taking any and every fight at heavyweight, bro. He was coming in on like 6-day notices. He was fighting 4 weeks back to back, not just beating people, knocking them out. This man hit Derek. This man hit Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. The man with the most knockouts in the heavyweight, so hard, my man just fell down on his knee and just said, hey, man, I don't even want to fight no more. I'll just act like I'm knocked out. Just gave
impressive.
up. Waldo has been out here punishing people. Now, the guy he is fighting, UFC legend, Tim. Let me be careful. A UFC steady guy. He's fought all the names. To me, he's like a Curtis Blades. It's kind of like when we saw Hockey against Curtis Blades. He is a solid heavyweight. You can't put anybody in there that's not of that level. That's going to he's going to punish him. He's going to put him to sleep. He's going to beat the shit out of him. But I've seen Waldo show like, hey, bro, I am the new heavyweight. He can do whatever you really want him to do. He can hit you. He can box with you. And when I say box, he doesn't have to be the power hitter. He can hit you and slide off. He can leg kick. He can keep it moving. He can be a slide boxer. Or he can beat a power shot artist. But one thing he's going to figure out is something you don't like to do in there, and he's going to do it to you to death. And he's going to make you have to change up. And once you change up, you either going to sleep or you're going to quit. One of two things is happening. Waldo getting this man up out of here. Everybody over here, oh, well, you know, this guy, he been doing this for years. Yeah, he been doing it for years, but two heavyweights that's coming, bro, is Hockett, Waldo. The only people that I got in front of them right now, off the top of my head, is Gane, Aspinall. And I got to see what Pereira look like at heavyweight. The rest of these cats, man, move over. Both these cats getting them up out of there. Waldo is a dog.
All right, man.
A wolf.
I was gonna say, yep. I was just about to ask you, dog or wolf, man. All right, we got two wolves in a row. I think I might have to parlay them wolves, man. You gotta parlay the wolves. All right, we gonna jump over to the next one, and we got another 3 dogs. I told you we was on that hot streak. 3 dogs in a row. We got Joshua Van at plus 142, Tatsuro Taira at minus 184.
Josh Van is the most disrespected champion I've ever seen in my life. Now, the way he won the belt was crazy because my man slipped and broke his arm, and you know, he kind of had to tap out. Van got the belt. Van has powerful hands. This is what makes these matchups so crazy, bro. Is the guy he's fighting at one point in time was as cold as submission artist you could ever see. If he can catch you and he can if he can get on your back, get you to the ground, it's only a matter of time, bro. It's like a what do you call it? A boa constrictor.
Yeah,
and tapping you out. The problem is with this guy, if his hands touch you too many times, you're tapping out. I don't know how he gets this to the ground because I don't think his boxing is good enough.
Okay.
And with Van, he don't overextend like that. He'll just box with you, and then when he gets you to the cage, when he gets you pinned up again, that's when the explosions start happening. And it's hard to bounce off a cage when you eating a right hand to the mouth and try to take it to the ground, bro. So I gotta go Josh Van, bro. I think I think his striking is too crazy. And with these guys, they have to level change. So at the beginning of the round, they don't start you on the ground. You got to get it to the ground. You get what I'm saying? Like, we start like this. You're going to have to eat these to get it to the ground. And he hasn't been here in a while. This is his first fight back after, I think, a year and some change layoff. Give me Josh Van, bro. Dog.
Okay, so we got 2 dogs today, and we got 2 wolves. Just make sure y'all remember those.
He a wolf too, bro. I mean, he a wolf. He a wolf. So we got him too.
3 wolves in a row. So are you confident? Are you so confident you will put these 3 dogs on a parlay by themselves?
I mean, did.
You did. Okay.
I sent it to you.
I'm following. Did I miss it? I think I might have missed it, man. You know what? No, I don't think I got it. Nope.
I could have sworn I thought I sent to you. Because I'll tell you what my parlay was. I did it early in the week, bro. I would tell you exactly what I did. It was like I had I have on a parlay, I had Grant Dawson, King Green, Joaquin Buckley, Waldo Acosta, Josh Van. That was my 5. Actually, I got it on here. I'll send it to you after this. I had them 5.
Okay. Perfect. All right, we'll probably talk about that later to see what we're gonna get the odds. Sorry we didn't get that to put it on the show screen.
That's my bad. That's my bad. No, it's
cool. It's cool. We didn't get a chance to put it on the show screen, but we can throw it on the phone. I'll throw it on the phone and try to see what the odds come up to so we can give it to y'all so y'all can follow it, man. Because last week y'all didn't see it and we didn't get a chance to put it on the show. I don't even know. I hope I hit the wrong damn button. But he hit a plus 1,600 parlay, man. So we're gonna see if we can kind of follow that. We got the main event, which seems like some mess, man. We got Khamzat Chimaev at minus 590. And forgive me, y'all, I know I'm pronouncing these names wrong. These are some hard names to pronounce. Versus Sean Strickland. I know Sean Strickland at plus 390. And I'm wondering why is his odds like this?
All right, man. So the champ versus Sean Strickland, right? Now it's crazy because this guy beat Driscus, bro, and nobody beat Driscus. Driscus ran through Sean Strickland, Izzy, Fluffy, like everybody you could name in the UFC that was. So he's gone through them, and Driscus made it look easy. The champ over here, man, and in the championship fight took the belt from Driscus. So it wasn't easy, man. His wrestling is so crazy. He was able to just pick him up and body slam him. It looked like 2 dudes in the yard. Like, you know how one dude just keeps shooting on somebody, picking them, taking them to the ground, just holding them on the ground. They actually had memes about it, talking about like, man, you shouldn't be able to win the belt by just laying on somebody. But he could take you to the ground that easily.
Okay.
What makes this so interesting, and I think these odds are a farce. I think it's crazy. I mean, don't get it twisted. The champ should be favored.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe minus 250, somewhere around it, maybe minus 300. But I understand why. Because one of the guys that beat Sean Strickland like it was nothing, he tossed him around the ring like a rag doll.
Okay.
The issue with Sean Strickland is he's probably got the coldest takedown defense I've ever seen in the UFC. Like what was that, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, he beat Fluffy. He beat him easily.
Yeah.
And everybody and their mama, including myself, thought Fluffy was going to come in there and just body slam him, throw him all over the cage. Sean Strickland was done. Fluffy couldn't get him off his feet one time. And Sean Strickland just fighting them takedowns off, got out the ring, boxed him, stopped him. I'm talking about his wife and kids was in the front row. He stopped him. Then afterward, had to sing praises to him because he saw his kids and shit crying in the front row. He beat him so bad. Like, bro, Sean Strickland, I don't care if some people don't like him and his antics. The thing is, you can't take him down like that. Yeah. He's got the coldest takedown defense I've ever seen. And I just wanted... So me personally, I'm picking the champ.
Okay.
But betting-wise, he's at plus 400. $20 on him?
Yeah.
And he might be able to make this dangerous because if he can keep it to the feet, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
If he can hold Khamzat to a couple of takedowns, he's got a chance to win. And this is a 5-round fight. As long as he don't tap out as it goes on, and he's trying to get these takedowns, and Sean Strickland is stuffing him, he's gonna get tired. And Sean Strickland is a striker. He has a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Sean Strickland at plus 390, I'm like, man, my dude, Sean. You know, I watch, you know what I'm saying, like not as much as you do, but I know Sean Strickland, and I'm like, plus 390. Is he injured?
No, he's not. He's not injured. He's not supposed to be here. To be honest with you, nobody expected him to beat Fluffy, but he beat him so scantlessly they had to give him a shot. Like, damn,
so
he looked that good.
So Khamzat must be that dude then. Khamzat that dude.
Yeah, but he's
like forget a wolf. He Godzilla. Because this 590 minus 590 is huge over Sean Strickland. Minus 600.
It's hard to say that because you got to think about when I say wolf or something, you think somebody that's gonna tap you out, punish you. He's not. He's just gonna wrestle you. Like he like to wrestle, bro. Like wrestle, like in the backwoods. Like you wrestling bears.
No, I'm
and
not even
shit.
talking about knock. I'm talking about levels. Like he must be that much.
Oh, his
better.
wrestling is scandalous, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Talent-wise, he has to be a Godzilla to be 590, almost minus 600 over Sean Strickland is crazy.
No. He's a problem because the thing is, we haven't seen anybody who can, who can stand up to his wrestling. That's the thing. Like everybody he's come into, they know what he's gonna do, and he gets him to the ground. The way he was throwing Driscoll's around like a rag doll was crazy, bro. Like crazy. And all he got to do is get you to the ground. Most people are not getting up. The only thing I seen with Sean was in that fluffy fight. It's hard to get him, and that's like the second fight.
I like that.
I seen where it was hard to get him down. Even when he lost to Driscoll's fought him on his feet. Driscoll's beat Sean Strickland with the fist. You know what I mean? It wasn't all that, and he got him down, I think maybe once. I don't know, but it was more of that. I haven't seen somebody just really be able to take him down and get him back to back. And don't forget, Sean Strickland, the first person to stop Izzy, bro. Like, this dude has a resume. If he can't get him down, let's say the first round comes and he can't get him down, I bet you them eyes shift quick as hell. It's gonna be like minus 110, minus 110.
Yeah, you talking me in the shine because you telling me I got one dude and I'm just going mathematics in my head. You got one dude who's a wrestler. And you got one dude who got a great takedown defense.
Yeah.
You got a shot with that. Analytically, you got a shot. Okay.
You do. Okay. And that's the only reason I'm basing it on. It's not about the Strickland. Yeah. It's the thing like you don't see Sean Strickland on his back. And the thing is, like with Driscoll, and they're like, well, he beat Driscoll's and Driscoll's whooped Sean Strickland. He didn't get him down. He whooped him hands up with Driscoll's whooped him with these. So I gotta see it because if he can't get him down, he's gonna have to box with Sean, and that gives Sean a shot. Like again, my official pick is gonna be the champ.
Okay, but you saying Sean got a shot? That's real.
I'm not putting it on the parlay, but I win some of these early parlays and I have no problem sprinkling a little something on the plus 400 because I think by fight night it might even be plus 450.
Okay. So I actually was, as you was talking, putting together and putting some people on the parlay. And what's gonna sound crazy is I think the parlay you name is, and I'm about to read it to you. Just about to read it to you. But I think the parlay you name is some of the people, almost all the people I picked, just you not even knowing. So the parlay I put together, it was a 6-leg parlay. It's plus 3,343. And I'm going to ask you who we want to take off. I got Grant Dawson. I got King Green. I got Jared Gordon, Jacqueline Buckley, Waldo Cortes, and Joshua Van.
Oh, Gordon.
Because you had the rest of them on your parlay, didn't you?
Yeah.
What other 5 your parlay you just named?
Yeah.
Oh, this parlay about to hit, y'all.
I'm taking Gordon off, bro. Actually, you actually talked me into. I might just run it out. I might just go in there, refresh it, and put Gordon on it. Cause I know he winning. I just don't like the odds, man. Those odds are kind of whack.
Yeah, but it takes it from plus 2,500 to plus 3,300.
I'm at like a 8.59 on Gordon, bro. So I don't think there's nothing Jim Miller can do, bro. They put that fight on the card because another fight canceled, man. Okay. There's some heavyweights that was supposed to fight that they got. I don't know. Somebody got injured, so they put it on there.
Y'all want big parlays, y'all? We about to give y'all big parlays. Big parlay week. Big parlay week, y'all. We got a plus 3,343 parlay, and this, I really feel confident in it because when he was talking, I put his parlay together, and then he already had 5 of them on a parlay. He already didn't put in a bet, and so the only one that's different is Gordon. So we're gonna give y'all this. We'll have 2 show parlays, and I'm about to make sure I'm about to screenshot both. We got 2 show parlays. We got one 6-leg. We're gonna go over it again. We got Grant Dawson. We got King Green, Joaquin Buckley, Cortes-Acosta, Joshua Van, and Jared Gordon. That's plus 3,343. And then the next parlay, I hate these people be trying to hate me take these people off. They be stopping it. Will you come off this parlay, mother? Okay, did Jordan come off? Hold on, they done messed it up. They took the wrong person off. So
you took Josh Van off, didn't you?
No, that was the app that did that, man. I be trying to. It's something with this app. When you try to take him off, you try to, and he don't come off. They just be stuck on there, man. Josh Van. Okay, that's why I did that. So that's the one that's plus 33.43. And then the one you said you didn't like the odds you was going to take off, the one that you didn't bet on yours was Jared Gordon. Okay,
Yeah.
So the next parlay, we're going to take off Jared Gordon. So we're going to go with Grant Dawson, King Green, Joaquin Buckley, Cortes-Acosta, and Joshua Van at plus 25.03. So we got a plus 2,500 parlay for y'all, and we got a plus 3,300 parlay for y'all, man. We're going to try to smack both of them boys, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man. It's real good. And bro, man, I feel good. And if you're scared, man, just put $20 on each of them underdogs.
Yeah.
By themselves, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to come up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like all of them. Hey, shoot. I like Álvarez. I almost put Álvarez on my parlay, bro. I like him too.
Okay.
As an underdog. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I put up the Aaron, I put up that the Aaron the plumber me, like, hey man, run that fade. I ain't backing down from no men. Like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all, nigga. Yeah. Like I'm taking all underdogs. All underdog. Like I am not scared of the under. Usually with UFC, I be kind of like, this underdog might win. This is the first time since I can remember, I've gone this underdog heavy, but I expect to win, and I expect some of these underdogs to knock these fools out, to be honest with you. Stark them.
All right.
Spark them out.
You got anything
Lights
else?
Out.
You got anything else?
Boxing match this weekend, man. You got the boys versus, what's my name? My man named Fabio. He coming up. Right now, it's minus 130 on Fabio, or whatever his name, Fabio Wardley or whatever. I think he going to take out Daniel Du Bois. I think Usyk knocked the heart out of that dude. So if you watch boxing, man, go Fabio Wardley. You can put that on right now. It's minus 130.
Okay. All right. And make sure, as always, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all better follow us, man, because we running. We ain't turning back either, man. We running a marathon, man. And we, on that marathon, we dragging these big old bags in our hand. The bag going to get bigger, 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 and bigger. We on TikTok, we on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on YouTube. Man, we everywhere on the screen. Eventually, man, we're going to be on CBS, man. Just watch that, man. I'm telling y'all better watch my word. What we want, Jay, man?
We want that smoke, bro.
We want that
smoke, man. That's the goal for my UFC to get to the point where, like, bro, I want to be on there. I want to be like those content creators that get flown out to the Apex, bro, and get to watch those fights and do they live shows there. That's where I'm trying to get to, bro. So we gotta get this winning percentage. We gotta get this winning percentage over. Where am I at now? What'd you say? I was at 66, 65. Okay, I gotta get up to about I gotta get up by the goal by July is to be at 68%, and then by the end of the year over 70. So we got to end the year over 70.
Okay. All right. Make sure y'all catch us next week, man. Like I said, man, we the Mike J's of this sports betting, man, and y'all on that bullshit.